Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Allmark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And yesterday I was showing you how to make 3 cards using 12 by 12 designer series paper and just taking them so that you're using both sides of the paper and making some really pretty simple cards with them. And I said today that I would come back and show you how to do this, but with pieces or with 6 by 6, because quite often now our paper packs are coming in 6 by 6s instead of 12 by 12s. And we've got this lovely So Ombre, which is 2-sided, which is available free for an order of £45 or more, which you can get from my online shop, which is always, there's a link below underneath every single one of the videos. And I thought that we would do a way of doing a card using these 2 pieces. So you need 2 pieces of the 12 by 12. And you need to make sure that this is the ombre, that it runs in the same direction so that when they're put together, it's going to look the same. So we need our trimmer first of all, and we are going to take this down to 4 inches because then it will be the same size as the cards that we want to do. So I'm just going to take this down to 4 inches. It then means we've got a nice 2-inch strip that we can do something with later on. And then we're going to take exactly the same one, and as I say, I'm using the same direction so that then they will match up nicely. And we're going to do that at 4 inches again. Okay. And then we need to score it, and you can use your trimmer if you want to. I always use my scoreboard because, as I'm always saying to you, I'm a creature of habit. So we are going to, exactly as we did yesterday, we are going to score it at ½ inch. So we're just going to take this and score it at ½ inch on both pieces. And then that's all we need to do for this. Okay, so now we are just going to take those pieces out of the way because we don't need those. We're just going to literally burnish it along that score line. So on both pieces, just burnish it along the score line. Okay, and then we need to work out whether we are going to use this side or the other side. And we are going to take this piece on here, and we have to turn it round this way. So you've got one piece with it folded over that way and one piece with it folded over this way, and we are going to put this piece in, and that's going to be glued down on here. So first of all, on one piece we're just going to glue this piece down. It gives that stability, as I said yesterday, for when you're opening and closing it. It just reinforces it just a little bit. And I'm only doing ½ inch because you want the card to actually be the same size on both bits. So let's just get some of this wet glue in. So we're just taking it on there. Again, it's a really easy way of doing it. So this is going to fold in. So you've got this nice nice colour through on there, and then we are going to take this piece because we want both of the outsides to be exactly the same colour and both of the insides to be the same colour. So we are going to glue this piece down and whichever way is the easiest way for you to do that, just put a little bit of glue in on there. Make sure you've got it up to your edges. So just take the glue in like that, and then make sure we've got this piece in here, and we are going to take this, and the easiest way I find is to literally just sort of square it up first so you've got it exactly where you want it, and then just using your bone folder, if you're using wet glue, just make sure that that's sealed. And then you have your card, and you've got this piece that's stabilized, and you can take it in like that. Now we need to do exactly the same as we did the other day, and I've cut a piece which is 5 1/4 inches by 3 3/4, and this piece is going to go inside. Now, as I said, you can cut it down smaller if you want to, and you want to show more of the paper. Depends on the patterning of the paper and how much you want to show. And again, decorate this inside piece, put a sentiment in, do whatever you want. I'm keeping it plain because I'm only doing this as a demonstration for you. I would stamp and put something in on here to just fancy it up a bit. Okay, so that's your piece that comes in like that. Now I've taken a few, let me just get some bits that I'm going to use for decoration if I can pick them up, and I've just cut 2 circles from the largest of the stitch shapes, and we're going to have that in on the front like that. And then we are going to put, we can take, and I'm going to have a look through my scrap pieces because I want to see if I can find some little tiny strips, which hopefully I've got some little strips somewhere. I have a bag of little strips, but I'm not sure whether I've got them at the moment, so I might I'm just taking a little bag of scraps and things here. Let's have a look and see what I've got. That will work. Okay, so if you've got little strips, you can actually make it, you can give an extra bit of reinforcement at the bottom if you want to. You can take it so that it can come, and I'm going to have this running right the way across the top on here. So this measures, let's just take this and measure it quickly. This measures 5 1/2. So we want this piece to just be cut to 5 1/2. So we'll just take that to there, cut that at 5 1/2. And as I say, this is just a little offcut, so you can use whatever you've got to just make it a little bit fancier. And I'm going to take that and I'm just going to put it straight across on the center because I think that that will just look quite pretty. Whoops, throwing my glue about. So let's just take this in on here, make sure I've got it down the edges like that. You can put ribbon on. We did ribbon yesterday on them, but you don't have to, so I'm just literally putting that down in on the center. That will add just a little bit of stability to the designer series paper if you want to. Then I'm going to put this piece in the center. Now you can see I've contrasted it because I happen to have some blue over. Don't be too concerned about mixing and matching what you've got. You don't have to always keep things exactly in the color tones that are there. If you fancy doing something that's a little bit different, do so. You could pick up the granny apple green inside if you wanted to, but you don't have to. As I say, you can pick up what you've got and just, you know, add it in as you want to. So I'm just going to put some dimensionals in on here like that, and then we can put this in on the center So again, decorate it as you want. This is just an idea for you. And I've chosen a sentiment that can go in on here. So I'm just going to put that straight in across the top. And then I've taken, and I'm not sure what I'm going to use. I don't think I'm going to use that one. I'm going to use the little butterfly, which I took from the A Touch of Ink, which I absolutely love. I've used it so much, and we need the dimensionals to go in on the wings. So we can have one there, and I just need to snip another one to go in on this wing here, right up at the top. Make sure it doesn't go off, and then we'll have another one just to make sure it's secure in on this one, like that. And then we need to put a bit of glue just in on the body part, which is going to come in over the top of the other. Now, I've shown you how to colour in these butterflies, so if you want to have a look at that and have missed that one, just go back on some of my videos and you'll be able to see it. But I'm just going to take this so that it comes in on the side like that, and then that part just sticks down nicely. So you've got a piece in on here. So you've got on here, wait for it to just glue down. You've got Thinking of You with All My Heart, and then, as I say, you open it up and you can put your sentiment in there. So you don't have to just use 12 by 12s. You can use the 6 by 6, 2 sheets, put them together, and you've got, again, a lovely card which shows our designer series paper on all sides. So hope you enjoyed that one. As always, please stay safe and please stay well, and please be kind. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.